So if you guys don't know, um, the rematch, next fight, July 9th, Rousey versus Holmes. This may be the first UFC fight I cover. The reason why I may cover, I hope it's in LA. That would be amazing if it's in LA, but it'll probably be in Vegas. That Vegas will outbid anybody for the bigger fights. The reason why is because they know they'll get their money back in hotel prices, food, and more importantly, gambling. And keep in mind, MGM Resorts owns a great portion of the casinos. Someone else owns a great deal of the casinos. And what happens, so even if you're not staying at the MGM, you're staying somewhere else, you're still helping them pay for the fight. But now, the biggest story underline, and if I'm the Dana White, I bring Floyd Mayweather into the fold. This is genius. Vince McMahon did it when he wanted to go WWF to WWE when Floyd Mayweather fought the Big Show. Only God knows how much they paid him, you know. And Floyd Mayweather actually told me in an interview that he and Dana White were great friends. He was following Floyd Mayweather around for a really long time. So it makes too much sense to have Floyd Mayweather Sr. train Ronda Rousey in boxing at the Mayweather gym. It makes too much sense. It's going to be a media frenzy if this happens. When I say this will be the biggest story of the year up until the fight, I don't care who fights. I don't care what goes on. This will be, I mean, we'll extract the Super Bowl and maybe the Final Four. But outside of that, but just storyline, this will be the biggest storyline leading up into any fight of next year. Um, it makes too much sense, and I can see Dana White doing it. You know, I don't care how much he got to pay. What are you gonna pay Roger and Jeff and Floyd Senior? What, $1 million a piece? Why wouldn't you? You know how big this story would be to see Ronda Rousey. It's too many undercurrent stories too. A woman who beats up women for a living. I'm just giving you guys what's a man who's gone to jail for hitting a woman. The greatest boxer of this era, and the quote unquote the greatest female fighter of this era, all co-join into one entity. And now you create the super fighter. This is why I always thought, and I asked Robert Garcia this question, but he misunderstood my question, and I just let him talk. Why don't the greatest black trainer and the greatest Mexican trainer co-train and create a super boxer? I've always thought that, and I asked Robert Garcia because I thought he would have been, because he has a lot of dexterity to his personality. He can go whichever the way the wind blows in terms if you ask him a question. But I think either I asked the question wrong or he obviously misinterpreted. But I'm gonna take the blame for that. I didn't upload it because it just went somewhere that I didn't want the question to go. But um, it makes too much sense. I have no doubt White is going to make this a storyline, whether they do it or not, whether Floyd agrees to it. Why wouldn't Floyd agree to it? Why wouldn't Floyd say, you know what? Let Mayweather Promotions cross promote this fight. I don't want your $3 million. I want to cross promote this fight. Huh? What do you mean cross promote this fight? Yes, I want to cross promote this fight. I want to be on the ropes. I want to do something. It makes too much sense. And Dana White will probably have to drop his pride and allow that to happen, because this would be, if that happens, they can get 40,000 people to watch that fight as opposed to the 15 or 17,000 that garnishes typical basketball and sporting events arenas. So barbershop conversations, July 9th. I don't know if it's in Vegas, but both next fight will be in both home, and Ronda Rousey's next fight will be in July 9th. There won't be any tune-ups. And you know what I find ironic about this? So I'm just having a conversation with you guys. I'm assuming you. I'm just thinking out loud. Um, isn't it ironic? The mouth Ronda Rousey used to promote her, to promote herself, she now can't use. Didn't you find that kind of ironic? She can't chew an apple. It's it's amazing how karma, the universe you create, will create that energy. So the same energy that propels you is the same yang and yin yang, the same yang energy that will bring you down. It's just the reality of the beast. So barbershop conversation, July 9th. Will Floyd Mayweather or Floyd Mayweather Sr., Jeff, Roger, will they train? We know Roger's sick, but will the Mayweathers train Ronda Rousey for her next fight? Just something to think about. Barbershop conversations. Appreciate you guys' support. Peace.